so much. We're gonna go all the way back right now to the very beginning of rock and roll. It's the kind of music that you don't hear anymore very much. We're gonna visit a more innocent time right now, and take you back to where rock and roll started. It was something, in the very beginning, it was something called doo-wop. And doo-wop was very simple. 4 or 5 guys or girls standing on a street corner, harmonizing with each other. That's all it was. No money required, no instruments. You know, didn't matter what race you were, or what religion, or what gender. You know, all that mattered was when these voices came together, it created a magical vibration, you know? And it made them feel good. And they didn't know why, but they knew they could not achieve that kind of magical vibration on their own. It was important to interact with other people for that, you know? And that's right. Now the only problem was, in my country, in the early 50s, you had black radio for black people and white radio for white people. That's incredible, I know, it's hard to believe, but that's how it was. And most of the kids on the street corner making this harmony were black. So it took the courage of white DJs to play that black music for white kids. And cats like Alan Freed. And what happened was, once the white kids and the black kids started working together, you know, the whole world started to change, and rock and roll was created, and that's why we're here tonight. So we're going to just visit that time for a minute right now, give you a chance to hear what was happening back in the early 50s, and the roots of everything that goes on today started there. And I want you to know that we feel a great obligation to remind people that this kind of music once existed, because those doo-wop groups did not get rich, you know. They did it out of love, out of passion, you know. So we want to thank them with this song. We dedicate it to them. Something called "The City Weeps Tonight." city.